The ultimate best decision I made in my life was to get sober. For those who don't know, I struggled with alcohol and cocaine addiction from about the age of 18 until 25. The final time here, I did end up in jail, which was probably the biggest turning point of my life. While I was in there, I was feeling very sick off of the alcohol and the drugs and stuff. I was not allowed anything for it, so I just had to ride it out. In there, I found myself, which was probably the craziest thing. You don't expect that. Choosing to be sober was definitely the biggest and best choice I have ever made, because when I went to jail, which was awful and something I do not wish upon anybody, and if you're in this situation, listen up. When I was in jail, I learned that sobriety was the only way for me to live anymore. And when I chose to be sober, my whole life completely changed. I was let out of jail, thankfully, and from there I went to addiction services. I started to figure out that stuff, and since then I have just absolutely thrived. I have found work. I have found myself actually going out and helping others who are like me with their sobriety. So now I think I have helped, I think it's about 7 or 8 people now sober up. And if anybody else is out there and would like to, please reach out. You can even hit up him, who will reach out to me, and we will figure that out for you. Because if you have children, you have a family, you have a wife, you have a spouse, whatever, you want it to be there for the rest of their lives, or for as long as you possibly can. You do not want alcohol to be the reason that you left this world, or cocaine, whatever it is. You do not want that to be the reason that you left this world. There's so much left, and I promise you that. Stick around, stick with the positives, and do it for the right reasons. You know, I definitely started to make those changes. I started to patch everything up with friends, my family. I was seeing psychiatrists. I actually still do. I do counseling. I do all that stuff. And do not be ashamed. If you have to go to counseling, therapy, if you have to take meds, do not be ashamed. There's a lot of people out here that have to do that. And if that's what it takes for you to be normal and for you to live a prosperous, thriving life, please just do it. And if you need help, reach out. There's a lot of ears and they want to listen, even when you don't think there is. There's a lot of random people who don't even know you that want to see you win, that want to see you live. So please just make those positive choices and sober up. It's a much better life. Whether it be God, the Creator, Allah, there is something out there. I do believe in a higher power, and I respect everybody's thoughts, their religions, all of that. Because all of those are true in some sense. Yeah. Wisdom.